Alright, so, hello, we're back this week. We just finished watching the Google event. My fingers hurt
Was
because of all the
good on you?
typing. Yeah,
My
yeah,
legs
good
hurt.
on me.
Just in general.
Your legs hurt, right.
From all the
I
Because
went
of
on
the
a
typing? Oh,
no,
okay.
no, not because of typing. Yet.
Alright. Anyways, before we talk about the Google event, which we just watched,
It was very good.
I just want to
I
mention that
liked
the Chromecast that's been around in Google's lineup for like 11 years now. It's like a little thing you plug in the back of your TV, and it's basically like an Apple TV. It's very nice, and it costs like $40. It's very cheap. For
Thank
that.
you for
And
your great review. It's very nice. Very deep.
It's
detailed
nice,
and
okay? It's
descriptive.
nice. But now it's been replaced by the Google TV, which costs $100.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually.
Why? That's
It's
like
terrible,
the
I
most
hate it.
anti-consumer thing I can think of.
I know.
Actually, subscription-based TV.
Yeah, subscription-based TV is worse, and cable TV is worse.
Your
But
TV
we are on
won't turn
cable
off unless
TV.
you pay a subscription.
Yeah, but we are on cable TV, so if you're watching them, you're one of like 2 people, and thank you.
You're one of 2 people.
We are on cable TV at some point. I don't know
At
when. It
some
might be
point.
like at midnight or something. I don't know. We are. Anyways, the event was in memory of Susan Wojcicki, who passed away a couple of days ago, who's the CEO of YouTube. So that's nice. I don't have any comments on that.
Wait,
Rest in peace.
she passed away?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
she did in fact pass away.
she had like lung cancer for like 2 years.
Holy shit,
That's why she stopped being the CEO, and now she passed away.
And
Yeah.
she stopped being the CEO
And-
and now she passed away? Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. YouTube does have a CEO. I don't remember the name.
Yes.
All right.
It's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. I don't remember the name though. All right, Google event. So, like any normal event which involves technology, we half of it is saying the word AI over and over again. Words.
Yes, they
Acronyms.
love saying the word AI.
We love Apple Intelligence.
We do love Apple Intelligence. Anyways, what was really cool about this event was that they were showing live demos, which companies haven't done in a long while.
I think
And it's
I
really
think
cool,
at the
but,
start,
like, I understand-
At the start, I didn't believe in the live demo. But,
No,
but
they
I got back hope.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They kept
The
trying
live demos are
until it
cool,
worked.
but they like.
And this time you can tell
Yeah,
that they're
the-
actually live since, it failed multiple times and it was really funny.
The 3 times in a row thing was kind of. And I like how when they like took out the phone, they were like, "Oh, I'm on my S24 Ultra. Oh, let me check another phone." They had like multiple phones ready for this.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want a phone to be the problem in a live demo.
Yeah, that is fair. Like
Yeah.
I've said for a long time, Steve Jobs was not a good person. There was like a live demo where he broke the phone after it didn't work.
How does that make him a bad person?
No, it's not. It's not just that. He had like a lot of issues. It's not. It's literally not just that. It's,
Then why?
we're
did
not
he
gonna
bring
get
it
into
up?
that.
Steve
This is
Jobs,
like the
the
4th
inventor
time
of jobs.
This is like the 4th time I'm saying this on this podcast. I'm not. We're not going to get into that again. We have. Yeah, it just comes up.
You're the #1 Steve Jobs hater.
Alright, fine.
So true.
Steve Jobs.
We are not dealing with this. We're
Steve
going to talk about
Jobs-
Gemini
Steve Jobs
right now.
wasn't a visionary, okay?
Oh,
That was Johnny Ive who did most of the design work at Apple. Yes, Steve Jobs had ideas, but Steve Jobs was a terrible person, okay? Yes.
So, talking about Apple and Apple Intelligence, let's talk about
Okay.
Google's version of Apple Intelligence. Gemini Apple Intelligence.
Gemini, artificial intelligence.
No, Apple Intelligence.
But yes, close
Yeah.
enough.
Close enough.
Basically, it started off with the Google Gemini thing. Apparently, there's 2 billion monthly users for Google Gemini, which I'd like to see the
And
source
you know
on
it's
that.
released
but-
yet.
Oh no, it's released
Oh.
yet. There was like an opt-in thing on Pixel phones where you could download the app and have it switch to Google Assistant. I downloaded it, but now I can't get it back. It's like the beta thing where I can't put it back. So I had it for a while now.
Oh.
No, it exists. Gemini Nano is the model that works locally on phones. And Google Assistant now is officially replaced. No, Google Assistant is replaced by Gemini Assistant now.
Yep.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't love the idea of that because, like, Google Assistant is a brand that's recognizable. I don't. I think they should have kept that and just integrated Bard or Google Assistant, one of those names, into that.
Oh God, not Bard.
Maybe.
Bard was a thing.
Thankfully, it's
Gemini
dead.
is now available to everyone on every phone, as they said.
Every Google phone, I believe.
They said every phone. My first reaction was like, really, on iOS? But now I'm thinking, wait, so I can get Gemini working on a flip phone? Like,
Why
like
not?
otherwise it's lies.
They probably had an asterisk in there just saying every.
They probably did have an asterisk.
Every phone
Asterisk.
made after blank by X companies.
Yeah, fair. And
it's
by
like-
the way, anytime I say that Google said that they had like that this feature is only on the Pixel 9 phones, Google is lying. Because that feature will come to literally every other Android phone in an average of about 3 months.
That's literally what they said in the
Oh, they
event.
did?
Yes.
Oh,
They
they
kept on
did?
saying, but this will be out on every phone. Your phone's gonna get better throughout time.
Oh. Okay.
How
Because there were
did
like
you miss
features that
this?
said, huh?
It was more common for them saying that than AI.
No, they literally said that, like, they said multiple times that this is only on the Pixel 9 phones, like the camera editing thing.
Yes, but they
That's
also
coming to
later
every
said
other
that it's
phone.
coming to every other phone.
Oh, they did? I didn't notice that. I must have missed it.
Yeah, they were just saying that it's going to be on the 9 first, and then it's gonna branch
Oh,
out.
yeah. This was the same. It was the same thing last year when it came with like circle to search. Anyways, apparently Geminis were building Android with AI as a core, as they have said.
Yeah.
Gemini supports 45 languages, which is pretty cool, actually. And they're collaborating with other companies to support Gemini on the specific hardware of those phones, which is actually... Okay, you're good. Which is actually really cool, I think. You can't just slap AI onto every phone without optimizing it for the specific hardware of that phone, in my opinion. I mean, you can.
True. I mean,
But you can.
you
but
can if you like do a host. You can't run it locally unless you have the correct hardware.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like on Pixels you can run it locally, and we're talking about hey maybe in other phones you might just run it off of Google's cloud.
Yeah. The cloud thing doesn't work really well, though. And I don't love the just giving away your data to the cloud. I mean, the cloud at the end of the day is just a bunch of computers. This is my old computer. It had a sticker that says, "There is no cloud, it's just other people's computers."
Yeah.
This wasn't even my computer, this was my brother's computer. But it's running Linux now, so...
I also love
It
that
still
they
works.
drone shaded Apple twice there. First with them saying it's going to be available on every phone, and the second time when they literally called out Apple saying our camera's better.
They did also mention that when RCS comes to iPhones, it'll be a better experience.
Did they? I don't.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Alon, move into frame, because this has very weird narrow frames. Yes, perfect. Thank you. The soft... Oh. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Good idea. Because this is really weird, like, narrow frames. Yeah. And it just tends to... Also, try not to screen share, because the shorts get messed up because of that.
Alright.
But we can do it, like, once or twice.
Can't you
I'll
disable
let
it?
that part out. I can, but just don't screen share. We might screen share. Just don't screen share, okay?
Alright.
We're cutting that part out.
Okay. Part out.
Alright. What point was I on? Okay. So, also they mentioned a really interesting thing about how relevant data that Google stores and organizes is used for Gemini to be personalized.
Yeah. They also
your
seem to
use
imply
case.
that you have to give permission by saying that data you allow access to.
So I actually really like that because there's things like Microsoft Recall, which is by default on, and that's a virus.
My God,
Just like anything Microsoft.
biggest tech hater in the world.
No,
The
legitimately.
biggest Microsoft hater.
It's you know keyloggers. This is a screen logger. It takes a screenshot of your screen every 5 minutes. This is opt out. So this is on by default.
Think about Mac OS. Literally, the entire thing is spyware. I
You
mean,
use Windows.
yeah, but at least Windows
You
is
use
blatant
Windows.
about their spyware. Apple tries to hide it as much as they can, even though they suck at it.
Yeah, they do kind
mean,
of suck at hiding it.
I don't understand why anyone would get a Mac after they found out all that.
Right.
Yeah,
No comment. No comment.
must hate cybersecurity now.
I love cybersecurity. It's my favorite.
Why so defensive?
I'm not defensive. I'm just accepting my fate. Fate of having all my data in the cloud. In the clouds.
Cloud.
In the many clouds. Yes.
In the
anyways.
cloudverse.
In the multi-cloud verse, actually, because one companies can have different clouds for different things.
Oh,
It'd be
also,
the
do you
multi-cloud
see
verse.
how they talked about adding like split screen on folds?
So that existed before. They just said it's going
No.
to integrate into. No,
Oh.
that existed before. That definitely existed before. Split screen on Android phones exist. I know you use an iPhone, so you would never know.
I don't use any Android products, so yeah.
Well, you actually, I believe the software on Raspberry Pi by default is based on Android.
Really?
So yes, you do. Yes, I believe it is.
The Linux.
In a lot of oh, Linux. Oh,
It's-
never
It's
mind.
Linux.
Some other thing is like a Raspberry Pi but based on Android. I may be wrong.
Okay.
Android is also open source like Linux. At least the normal version is. As you would never know.
So pretty
Anyways.
much Ubuntu.
Sure, yeah. Anyways, going on to the live demos, which were a disaster, kind of, in the beginning. But then
I
it
don't
got
think they were a
better.
disaster.
Were they
Okay,
one?
Alan's gone.
Alright, well, no, they weren't a disaster, but, like, that, on one hand, I kind of like the live demos, because it shows the real feature, it's not just an edited video.
And it also kind of shows like the faults of it, saying, "Hey, it's not going to understand you 100% of the time, and you're probably going to have to try it like 50 times just to get it to understand one picture. Maybe even have to get a new phone."
But I did see that Gemini integrates into Keep Reminders and even YouTube really well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
So
say
that did
integrating
work
with
really
YouTube.
well.
It's literally just reading off the transcript.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than just stealing the data.
Stealing data? You're giving the data to YouTube, which is owned by Google.
Oh, I know.
That's not stealing. That's called you giving the data.
I prefer to call it sacrificing the data.
That's like me stealing my own phone. I can't do that. Just
I prefer calling it sacrificing. Yes.
Okay.
Anyways, it can write emails and it understands tone pretty well. You can tell it to write a formal email,
True.
and it does really understand.
But it
tone.
does seem like it does the same exact things as ChatGPT.
Yeah,
And it's
especially
like,
with the talking function of ChatGPT. I agree.
yeah. Cause like throughout the entire thing, I kept on thinking, it's like Apple and their Apple Intelligence mixed with their ChatGPT collaboration. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right, because didn't they say Safari was gonna have ChatGPT something?
Yeah, they said a lot of things when they have ChatGPT integration.
Oh, and that's pretty cool. Alon left again.
He came back?
Yeah, he came back and then left.
Oh, okay.
My pause.
And I love how they tried to say, hey, here's some useful examples. It can teach you stuff. It can be a peer review, or it can do your homework for you. It's like, I feel like 2 of those are good for school. 1 of those is gonna
Yeah.
get them banned.
They did say this is a good tool for school, and then talked about cheating, so I don't love that.
It's like.
Anyways, they did show a Pixel 9 while demoing Google Gemini, and it like slid by and like the foreshadowing. Oh my god, foreshadowing ad. I feel like they revealed it already though, so I guess it's fine.
I mean, the amount of leaks, they might as well have already revealed it.
Yeah, they might as well just put it.
Still think that they're scripted. Like, they planned those leaks.
The leaks?
Yeah, those are not leaks. Those are planned.
I was thinking about this, but these leaks have been going on for years, and right after the Pixel 8s came out, the Pixel 9s leaked the next day. I don't think that's very scheduled.
Okay, that one might actually be...
Yeah. I really don't think that's very scheduled. I think they just consider everything a group project and have no security.
No NDAs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Tensor G4, which is Google's silicon processor, integrates with AI.
Yeah.
And has unique AI features just for Pixels, aka coming to Samsung in about 3 months.
It also seems to use, like, data from, like, pictures it sees, like how they mentioned their screenshot feature, and, like, while they were showing the Taylor Swift stuff. And it also takes data from the internet to understand, as well as the data you give it access to, all three. And
the Taylor Swift thing and the screenshots thing were two different things.
No, like, I'm using those two as examples.
Yeah.
Like, they use images to...
The screenshot app is really cool. I originally, when I saw it, I was like, no, this is Microsoft Recall all over again, and anything Microsoft makes is malware, as I have already stated. But
you use VS Code.
No. I do.
And GitHub.
And I use GitHub, and I use LinkedIn.
LinkedIn's on...
Yeah, LinkedIn is on Microsoft. Nope.
Oh, wow.
What, every service you use is made by Microsoft?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think Discord's made by Microsoft.
Alon has Wi-Fi issues and he doesn't know how to fix it.
Alright.
Get on. Alright. That's fine. Riverside does take a lot of energy.
There we go.
Anyways. And then the Pixel phones were released. This has been known for 7 months now. Basically, the lineup has changed. Before the lineup was, they had a base Pixel, like the Pixel 8, then the Pixel 8 Pro, and then the Pixel 8a later, and the Pixel Fold.
Yeah, and they made like
now
2 different sizes of each phone too, which was confusing.
So I actually really like the idea of that. People complained that if you wanted a small phone, you couldn't get the Pro phone with a good camera and a good screen. Now, you can get a Pixel 9, which is just a normal base phone. Like, I have a Pixel 7. You can get a Pixel 9 Pro, which is the same size as the Pixel 9. Or the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which is just huge. Or the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Huh?
I don't think they mentioned the Pixel 9 Pro XL.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Also, did you see, like, when they were showing off their AI, and their, like, voices were, like, actually human-like, which I think is just their, like, the people working on the project using their voices, as well as how it was very scarily creative.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like how they lean into the creative thing. No, they did mention the Pixel 9 Pro XL. I just confirmed that already.
Okay.
Phew. Almost had to fall asleep there. Alright. And instead of having the Pixel Fold 2 as they should, they had the Pixel 9 Pro Fold.
Loved the name
convention.
Because
obviously you count 9 Pro.
Hey, this is not Xbox. 360 to 1.
Xbox went from 0 to 360 to 1
to X.
To S. And X. Yeah.
To X. Yeah, but
and
they also talked about like how it was better like battery health along with better battery life. So your phone will die slower, as well as your battery will like fully discharged slower as well, which is like when you keep on using your phone for a long time, your battery life goes down. So it does
That
your battery
is
health.
actually really nice. And I know the Pixel 9 is like bigger. I don't like how all of the phones are getting bigger. Like the iPhone 12 mini was the best sized phone ever, obviously.
God, I need to show you a picture after this.
Alright. Anyways, I don't love the design. Like, I feel like Google had something going with like the visor on the. Oh wow, my phone is reflective. With like the visor, they had something going, but they made it more of like a circular shape. I don't love that. And apparently, it's twice as durable with the not rounded edges, but like iPhone like flat edges. Which I don't know if that is more durable or not, but when they said it is, so I guess we're just trusting them. Because anything they say
we
is
don't
obviously
really have another
right.
choice.
Yeah. They have a better display, which they call the actual and super actual display, a 50% faster fingerprint sensor, which people had a lot of issue with on the Pixel 6s when they came out, because they were the first ones with the on-screen fingerprint reader.
Oh yeah, so
How do you
your
get
fingerprint's still on there.
50% faster from this?
And why would people care if it's 50% faster?
Like from the Pixel 6 to the 7s, when it actually became more convenient to use and didn't take 30 seconds every single time.
Yeah, but like from here to now, if it got faster, it's like not really that useful since it would barely make a difference.
In my opinion, all phones just need to integrate it into the power button.
Just bring back the home button.
I disagree. I like the gestures.
I don't.
I'm used to the gestures, and I really like the gestures.
I hate the gestures.
Really? It's so nice. If you like have a window open, like I remember to do this when I close it and just.
Yeah, because you haven't had a home button in a long time, and your finger adapted to it.
Yeah.
Just like how we use a QWERTY keyboard because our fingers are fully adapted to it. We don't
And
use
because
ABCD.
literally, no. If someone makes a better keyboard, no one's gonna switch to it.
Yeah, like ABCD.
Yeah, that's not a better keyboard layout in my opinion. QWERTY is pretty good.
It is. The reason why they swapped to QWERTY is because people were typing too fast.
Oh really?
Yeah. They chose a worse design because people were typing too fast.
That is interesting.
It was the funniest thing ever.
Anyways, Google did say that this is hardware designed and tuned for Gemini. It has Tensor G4, which is Pixel Silicon. I believe my phone has Tensor G2.
Yeah, and it has like 45 tokens per second. I still don't know what that means exactly.
Tokens.
But
I remember this. Wait, tokens are like if you ask AI like a question, however much like effort it has to put in, it's like one token. I don't remember. Or like one question is one token, but that would be 45 questions per second per user. All right. Anyways, I think this is an overhaul of RAM personally, but 12
12 gigs
of RAM,
and 16 for Pro. That was like, oh my god,
that is
so
an
high.
overhaul. I use my phone for like.
How much does my phone have? I don't think I even reached half of it.
iPhone X has, or iPhone 10. Your phone has 3 gigabytes.
I don't think I have only 3 gigs.
My phone's I just searched it up. Wait, Pixel 7 RAM. My phone has 8 gigabytes. I feel like that's too much.
My phone has 256
3?
gigabytes.
Oh no, that's storage. Oh, your phone has 256. Nice. My phone has 128. It's better. Obviously.
128 is not better than 256.
How much storage of that do you actually use?
63.5.
I feel like with very little adaptation, you could switch to a 60 gigabyte phone.
60. That seems like a lot of adaptation since the majority of my storage is from applications.
My old phone had, it's dead right now, but my old phone had 60, and I ran out at one point, but then it died. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's RAM, not.
Yeah.
Storage. So yeah, that's incredibly low.
Yeah. They said it has nearly 20% better battery life, satellite SOS, but iPhone did do that first, and I'm wondering if they use the same satellites as well. And SOS is only available in the US right now, not Canada, just US, which is dumb.
What do you mean? Well, it's in all
it's only
important countries.
available in the US, and Canada could use the same satellites. So.
Yeah, but it's Canada.
Okay.
No one lives in Canada.
Canada is the greatest nation. Okay, fine. Anyway, Pixel Fold. They said it has folded. It has the same size display as the Pixel 9 Pro Fold.
Pixel Fold folds. Who would have known?
And it has about the same thickness as well, which is quite interesting. Personally, I like the design of the Pixel Fold, the original one, more because it was like passport shape. I feel like it's nicer for a foldable because all the foldables are doing like the taller phone thing. I feel like the passport.
Aren't they going horizontal? Because they showed in the video horizontal.
No, no, it does open horizontal. I meant when like closed. It's not like a candy bar phone like our phones. What? No, the old Pixel Fold is more like a passport in its shape, not like a candy bar like our phones.
Oh, so it's
it hasn't. Yeah.
It's like this just feels wrong.
Yeah, I know. But apparently, it's the same size when you hold it closed as the Pixel 9 Pro. So nice, I guess. But I don't love the camera look on the back of that phone. It looks kind of ugly. I have been saying this for a couple of weeks. If I can get an original Pixel Fold for like $300 on eBay, I would do it. I would switch to it. Sounds nice.
You're gonna keep saying it until you finally get it.
Probably. I'm gonna check prices later, cause
can't wait to see you get it during graduation.
Fun. Yeah.
Inflation's gonna catch up with you.
Inflation's gonna catch up. Anyways, Tensor G4, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and inside, interestingly, on the inside of the Pixel Fold, when you open it, the camera is right here, like on the left, no, on the right top corner. I don't like the look of that. My old Pixel 4a XL, which
mine's on the right top corner.
Huh?
Mine's on the right top corner.
No, I know. Mine as well. Mine's right there. But when it's open, it's on the. Okay. Fine, I'll screen share.
So confused right now.
All right. So, basically, nope. Some phones used to have a camera like this right here.
Oh, how about that?
I used to own a Pixel 4a, and it had that. Personally, I prefer the. Nope. Personally, I prefer the like just hole punch in the top. Like right here.
Yeah. So like this thing.
Yeah.
They can't see it on
but
screen.
But the Pixel 9 Pro Fold has the outer selfie camera in the like a normal phone.
Yeah.
But the inner camera right here.
Oh God! Oh yeah, I see your hatred now.
Yeah, the original Pixel Fold. Did it even have an inner camera? I don't know.
Did it even have it?
Oh yes, it did. It was just in the bezel.
Yeah, that seems like the smart thing to do. Oh wait, it could like affect like their folding. That might have been why.
Maybe, but also this phone has huge bezels. But I could deal with that for a phone that folds and runs Pixel software. I could deal with that, okay? Alright, back to...
Oh yeah, their new weather app.
Oh yes, the weather app.
It actually looks so cool.
It looks amazing, but apparently it only runs on the Pixel 9s.
Wait,
For
really?
now. Yeah, I was also very surprised.
That's dumb. It's like you have customization plus AI summaries.
Normally, there isn't a Pixel weather app, but there is like a widget on top which you can click for weather. And the app actually Oh, wait, pause. Is this the actual weather? No. Alright. It looks pretty good, and they've redesigned it slightly a couple of months ago. But the new one looks better. I like the new one more.
Yeah, it looks much better than the
looks-
Apple one.
Yeah, I agree. The Apple one actually exists on Mac.
Oh, I forgot you're using a Mac.
Oh, you forgot I'm using a Mac?
Yeah.
I-
Imagine using a Mac. Huh?
Imagine using an iPhone.
This is not a Mac.
Okay, fair point. Fair point. Anyways, it looks really nice, and like Gemini generates a weather report when you open the app. You don't have to look for it yourself. You can rearrange the widgets like this.
Yeah.
You can like rearrange them.
You can rearrange them to like have the things that you find important on top. And you might, I don't know if they said it, like I feel like they implied that you could also customize the summary to put like things that you find more important like top.
Oh,
They
really?
implied it,
I didn't
but
see them.
I don't think they're actually going to do it.
Yeah.
It's just something that I really wish they would do.
There's also a feature called Call Notes, which is apparently a private summary of conversation.
Yeah, I still want to know about that, because that feels like it's breaking.
But then they said they send it to the cloud.
No, they said they don't send it to the cloud.
They don't?
Yeah, they specifically said they don't send it to the cloud.
Then does it just run on Gemini Nano inside the phone on device? How does the phone do so much at the same?
I feel like it probably deletes a lot of stuff. Also, it probably has
Oh,
a
that's
ton
why
of
it means
storage.
16 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, you aren't getting to use that 16 gigs. You're using like
You know,
3 of those gigs.
Wait, are you saying I'm not going to run Final Cut on my phone?
No. Final Cut. That just went through my brain.
I wanted to run Final Cut on my phone.
No.
Imagine editing the podcast on your phone.
Oh my god, it's so dumb. But it's like
There is Final Cut Pro for iPad. But it's like a subscription. It sucks.
can't you use the subscription that you're using on your laptop?
Final Cut isn't a subscription. It's a one-time payment.
Yeah.
Just the iPad version is a subscription for like
The
$7 a month. It's done.
Alright. But my question is for summary of calls, like, isn't there like some law saying, hey, you can't take like
yeah.
recordings of calls or like transcripts of calls without the
Before the
consent of the other
call.
person?
Before the call, it says a little thing that it tells both users about it.
Yeah, but it seems like that'll only show up for Pixel users. But what about an Apple user
No,
who's having their call?
all of them. It plays a little audio thing.
Oh, an audio thing. I thought they were gonna actually show something on
No,
the
no,
screen.
no, it plays a little audio thing. Like, this call is being recorded or, like, monitored by Google Assistant.
Oh, I thought they would be like, hey,
This existed before a very
click
similar
1 to
feature
say
to
no. I feel like they should
Well,
add
once again,
something to like not consent.
all of these features are opt-in, so...
That doesn't seem like it's opt-in if only one person has to do it and there's no way of disabling it.
Well, you can get off the call.
Yes, get off the call, and then how are you going to contact them? Text them and have it transcripted
No.
already?
You would email them.
That's going to still be saved. The transcript's going to be saved.
I mean, yeah.
It's like keep calling them, and every time they just say, this call is now being recorded.
Yeah.
I think my
Anyways,
table would be too hard.
Oh, really? Anyways, Pixel Screenshots app. When I first heard about this, I was like, is this Microsoft Repo? I hate this. But no, this is opt-in, and it analyzes the screenshots you take. It doesn't take screenshots itself like Microsoft Recall, which is actually very nice.
The one thing I want to know is it's like, why don't you just use Photos albums when you're taking a screenshot? Just add it to an album, because that seems like what they're
Because
doing.
like, if you want to remember something, like you would take a screenshot of it and then search. Oh, fair. I don't know.
Because he literally said like, after he took a screenshot, he added to the album potential birthday gifts.
Yeah. Then there was this person who I don't know advertising her book.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of ads. Inside
Yeah,
Out.
there was
Person
some
we don't know.
ads.
That tall dude.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Oh.
We don't know who any of these people are. So
Look, we sit down and are on our computers 24/7. I know like
Okay, I'm
so
not
many
24/7.
NHRL stuff. It's like no normal person would think that it's okay.
I can
So-
tell what phone a person is using from like across the street. But
God, he's starting to become a fully fledged programmer. He's about to wear
לא יודע,
socks
הוואי-פיי
too.
פשוט המשיך לצאת באמצע הדבר.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also they
right,
talked
camera.
about like blocking spam calls
Oh.
and like waiting on hold.
Oh, they did? I
Yeah.
missed it.
Because they mentioned like blocking spam calls, and it's like, how are they doing that? Is it like someone reports spam and like if enough people report spam, like you can't call people
Well,
anymore, or is it like
You know when someone calls you on your phone and it's like probably scam?
how would you know it's probably scam?
Like when someone calls you, it like shows a little thing on your phone that's like scam likely or something.
Okay, I don't
Does not do
get
that?
calls, so
Oh.
I can't guarantee this or not.
I don't either. I got like one spam call that said that.
Oh yeah, I did get one, and I pretended to be somebody at a hospital. It was great.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, no, you. I love just using them to waste their time.
Yeah, wasting spammers' time
Because
is
like,
actually
if you waste their time, they can't spam call other people, and it'll be so funny when they get annoyed.
when they get annoyed and like hang up and then you call them back.
My God, you call them back.
Yeah, I call them back.
You're about to get blocked for. This is why you don't get any calls.
That's why they all block me.
Oh God. I mean, that's a good strategy.
That is a good strategy.
And also, they mentioned like
Um,
waiting on hold. I don't know what that even means. It's like you.
Yeah.
They said like you can put people on hold and you can
Oh.
wait on holds like when people put you on hold. And it's like, what does that
I
even
think
mean?
they said it was like for 1 minute. Like you control the time.
No,
they're
that
on
was
hold,
like
just,
putting people on hold. They said you can put people on hold and wait on holds. I don't know what waiting on hold means because I have them
I
separate.
don't know. I don't know honestly.
I don't know if like he
Oh.
just misspoke and then corrected himself, or if
Yeah.
waiting on hold was actually a thing. Hopefully, it's a misspeak.
Yeah.
Or else I
Later
look
they-
really
yeah.
dumb right now.
Later they talked about some images stuff, which
Oh yeah,
actually
text to
looked
image,
very
Dolly.
good. Yes, but Dolly looks kind of dodgy. What the guy made live actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, but that seems
Like
like
he was trying to make a
doesn't
postcard.
Photoshop
Actually
do the
looked
same
like
thing?
So Photoshop has AI features built into it, but those features aren't gonna do what like Gemini did, where it's like, oh, It does have generative AI, but the guy like did, oh, generate me like a fire. Oh, add the Golden Gate Bridge in the back.
yeah.
Photoshop is not gonna do that.
He didn't say put the Golden Gate Bridge on the back. He just said Golden
He
Gate
did.
Bridge.
Oh, he did. Oh,
He
well,
said
it did put it.
he said like fire by beach, and then just wrote Golden Gate Bridge right next to fire by beach. So it was fire by beach, Golden Gate Bridge, fireworks in sky.
Oh, that's actually really cool because there's some like calendar apps that like you can type in, oh, I'm recording the podcast. No, like recording podcast at this
yeah.
place at this time, and it just fills it in.
And with this, you can even like add like stuff to your calendar by
That
just
is cool.
saying it, or like
But
combining
I don't use
your
Google
email
Calendar
with calendar.
because I'm technologically advanced.
I use Google Calendar because of the API.
The API is pretty cool.
It's really nice.
The API is really nice. You know the TVs at school.
Yeah.
You know how they say the calendar day?
Yeah. Oh, are they using the Google API?
So no, number one, I set that up. Number two, basically the software that runs it, it's called Reach. It uses the Google Calendar API that you can integrate any Google Calendar into it.
Yeah. It's like
It's really cool.
really nice because I use it on like making websites too. Because I was working on a website for Deca and we needed a calendar. I tried to do the brave task of doing it by myself and using web scraping because, you know, we didn't have a Google Calendar at that moment.
Yeah.
Then we made a Google Calendar. I'm like, the API is free. We're just gonna go copy, paste.
I also
It
know
worked.
Google Businesses has a really nice API where you can just
Google
integrate Google
Businesses?
reviews into your website. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
You know when you search about business, it shows like a thing about your business?
Oh yeah, I've done
You
that.
make
before.
that through a Google Business account,
Yeah, I have a Google.
and they
Business
have a
account. It's great.
really nice API.
And the way you
it
set
just
up a
allows you
Google
to
Business
like-
account is like fantastic.
I agree.
It's like so
Anyway,
nice
that's off
looking.
topic.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're talking about. Hey, it's on top
Uh,
of Google.
Real. Anyway, our CS was mentioned that it's coming to the iPhone, which is perfect. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate it.
Yeah, like same quality across platforms too.
Yeah.
4D images downloaded when we made.
Anyway, camera time. So this year, the Pixel 9s. So first of all,
Better
historically,
camera and better photo processing.
Not just that. Basically, Pixel phones. This is my old phone. This is my Pixel 3 AXL. It has the same sensor as my Pixel 7. My Pixel 7 has an additional lens, but the main sensor is the exact same. It's been like it's on the Pixel 8 as well. Started with like the Pixel 3, I think.
Yeah.
Now there's a new sensor. The sensor looks very good. This isn't like a thing where this is bad. The sensor looks amazing, but it looks the same from my old phone to the newish phone. And used this phone for like a year now. Basically now there's better AI features where it can like guide you to make a better photo. You can edit images with AI. This is basically AI Photoshop, better panorama mode. The night sight thing is really cool because no other phone does good night sight. The
And the
iPhone does
zoom.
reasonable night sight, but
The 20x zoom plus 2x video boost.
20x plus 2. Doesn't the S24 Ultra have like a 90 zoom range?
Isn't that Samsung?
Yes.
Was that a Samsung event?
No.
Exactly. For Google, this is impressive. Even for iPhone, this is impressive because I believe we only go to 12. Let me check.
I know Samsung's like flagship phones,
No,
they
10.
measure zooming slightly differently. But it's there's like videos of people at a concert.
Yeah,
just
but I've
zooming
seen
into the
Samsung and it's like lower quality as you zoom in. But Google, it seems like high quality throughout.
Well, on my phone, it's still low quality when you zoom in, but if they can fix that, that's perfect. Because on iOS, it's the same. Then some NBA guy showed up who none of us know.
Oh, he was NBA?
Yeah, they said he was NBA. That's the only thing I can catch.
Oh.
And they took like a photo, and then they added a person to the photo who was taking the photo.
Oh, add me. Like, pretty much they use
Yeah.
like some layers thing. to get
So
it.
basically, first he took the photo, and then the other person went and took the photo, and they like merged the photos.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool.
Using overlays and like some filters, that was actually really nice.
Though the NBA guy did have to stand like still between them.
He didn't really fully align. He just had to stand like
Yeah.
in a similar position. Because he did
Oh.
move a little bit.
This is a really cool feature, though. I
Yeah.
kind of like the idea of this. This is only on the Pixel 9s because apparently only the G4 tensor can do this processing.
Yep, local AI.
Yeah. And on the Fold's outer screen, it allows characters to make a child smile while you're taking a photo of them.
Made you look.
And they put an inside-out ad.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't pay anything for this event since they've got so many people who they're just
Like-
giving out ads for.
And also the, like, just flashing the phone in the beginning. Like, Apple would never do that. Or, like, Samsung.
Samsung never do that.
No, legitimately, they wouldn't, having just someone demoing it with the new phone in the open.
True, that is.
But also, they control their leaks, and Google doesn't.
Yeah.
You can zoom without sacrificing quality on the phones, and
Yeah.
the highest quality video on any smartphone, as they said. Basically, the Pixels for a long time had very good cameras, excellent cameras,
Yeah.
but the video is kind of rocky.
And you can increase the resolution from 4K to 8K after you've taken a photo or video. And I don't know
Oh, really?
what they're doing there, because they mentioned like how like after you make they used an example of like YouTube. Like after you take a YouTube video, you can then pick a certain image and then go to 8K on that.
Don't you have to use a different lens for that?
That's what I thought, and that's why I was confused. Considering they also said that their camera records in 4K.
I know AI upscaler exists, but it's kind of.
They might be using a better AI upscaler.
Maybe.
And they just don't want to tell anyone because that sounds like not that great. Also, it removes shadows on videos.
Oh yeah, that was cool how it takes double exposure for shadows and light and then merges them. No DSLR or mirrorless camera does that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I love how the editing is like you tap and it senses, or you can like zoom in and like actually trace
and once again,
outline.
all these features are opt-in, so.
I mean, why would you opt out for like most of these?
Microsoft Recall.
That's I said most, not all.
Yeah,
most of these like the editing ones and stuff that you don't get personal data for.
Ones are actually
it's like
really cool.
It's like, why would you opt out for most of them?
Because like on other older Pixel phones and Android phones, like Magic Eraser and Circle to Search exist, but it's like seems primitive compared to all this. Honestly.
Yeah. And I love how like it generates like multiple different things from like your prompt, just so you can check it out.
And they actually changed the camera sensor, and the Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL will come out in August, and they cost $1,000 for the Pixel 9 Pro.
Yeah.
And the wait, what? Okay, sorry, I just gotta check the prices real quick.
Yeah, I believe it's $10.99 and $9.99.
Yeah, but what's the one for the normal Pixel 9?
$999, I believe.
Jesus Christ! Is
Which
it?
Well, that's the price that they showed, and I don't know if I was looking at the right price.
Oh, okay. The Pixel 9, 128 gigabytes, will cost $799.
Oh,
okay.
The gigabytes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they mentioned like how
$799.
the Pixel 9 is going to be blind people friendly.
Oh, most phones are. Most phones have accessibility features for that.
No, it's like for like selfies and stuff. Like it'll tell you like when your lighting's bad. It'll tell you like, hey, you're not in frame.
Yeah, it guides you to take a better photo. I kind of like that as well.
Yeah.
So the Pixel 9 Pro will be $999, 9 Pro XL will be $1099, Pixel 9 will be $799, and the Pixel 9 Pro is $1799.
I feel like you just said
prices.
two phones like in different ways. I hate this. I hate these namings.
Yeah, I know the namings are weird, but so the Pixel Fold didn't go up in price. The old one was $1,802. That's why I want to snag one for like $350. The Pro phone, I think the Pro phones didn't increase in price, but this 9 did increase $100 from the 8. They have 7 years of updates.
Yeah.
Which is one of those features was started off as Pixel only, and then came to the 3 months later came to the Samsung phones. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they had a really cool ad with "I Want to Break Free" by Queen. That was a really good ad.
Oh my god. They had two.
I imagine
really good ads
how much those licensing costs for that song cost, but
I mean, they're Google. I'm pretty sure they can afford it.
Okay, I understand, but and they use like camera robots and stuff. That was cool. Anyway, Pixel Watch 3. So historically,
pretty much
Pixel
bigger
Watch
display,
1 and
bigger
Pixel
battery,
Watch 2.
and like the screens take up like less battery too. Those were what they
Basically,
started off with.
Pixel Watch 1 and 2 came only in one size, 41 millimeters. They had terrible battery life. Pixel Watch 2 had better battery life, but it still wasn't good. This comes in two sizes, 45 millimeters and 41 millimeters. That is the diameter, I believe. 35% bigger battery for the 45 millimeter and 40% larger screen for the 45 millimeter.
Yep.
And interestingly, it goes from 1 nit to 2,000 nits of brightness. Like outside,
depending on
you
like
can set
the
2,000
setting.
nits of brightness.
Similar to
I know
how
the
my
Apple
phone
Watch
changes its
Ultra,
brightness
which
based
is-
on its
Yeah.
setting. I turned it off.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. My bad.
The Apple Watch Ultra, which is the flagship diving Apple Watch, goes to 2,000 nits of brightness. So it's crazy that they packed this into a $300 watch.
Yeah. And they also talked about like how it pretty much becomes a phone. Like it becomes remote. It can do everything a phone does, even more than what an Apple Watch does as well.
Yeah.
Except for the diving thing. I don't think they mentioned that it does that. I don't know if it
I
already.
don't think they mentioned the water resistance as well.
Yeah, I don't know if they already had water resistance or they just don't have it at all.
I don't think they did.
Okay, so
I might be wrong. It integrates with the newly released Google TV, which replaces the Chromecast.
Yep.
Terrible.
Hate that.
And it has a lot of health and workout guidance features integrated with AI and loss of pulse detection, which is like if you go into cardiac arrest, it can call emergency services by tracking your pulse.
Yeah. And it can also like check your heart rate while you're running. And
Yeah.
that's actually very impressive since like usually
most watches do that?
No, it doesn't track it accurately since usually
Oh.
usually like any device that's tracking heart rate that's not like good quality,
Well, yeah.
like high quality, they pretty much can't give you an accurate like representation while you're running. They can only give you accurate representation like a little bit after you run and a little bit before you run as well.
If you remember, we talked about the like smart ring. Apparently, this like right here is a better spot to track your heart rate than right here. But
Really?
yeah, apparently.
Doesn't this go?
That's
to
why
here?
you could only wear the ring on this finger, like this specifically, like right here is a better spot. I think it's even right here or right here. I don't remember. It's like, yeah.
It feels very
I don't know.
bony, but here's what I know.
Well, yeah, but on this side it's not as bony.
It's not as bony, but it still feels very bony.
Yeah, I guess. And the 41 millimeter goes for $349, which I believe the original one cost $300 or $349. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And the 45 millimeter, that's a typo. One goes for $400. Anyway, Pixel Buds Pro 2. So
Oh no, we're for watch. It also like tells you a lot more for like exercise. Like it tells you it corrects your form and tells you your stride length. It tells you like how prepared you are for actually running, as well as like talking about like how much are you like training for? Like is it over what you should be training or is it under what you should be training? It's like, oh my god, that's really good. I'm never
That
gonna
is
use
really-
it, even if I get one. But that's really nice.
Alright. So Pixel Buds Pro 2.
Yeah.
So I own a pair of Pixel Buds Pro. They suck. They are terrible. First of all, these don't stay in my ears. My mom uses them right now because they apparently work for her.
I own
These don't.
AirPods.
You have to
They're
like
really
put them
nice.
in your ear.
I just put it in my. Oh, where I get headphone?
Ah, God. Yeah. AirPods are really nice. I'm using them right now.
Oh my! I just
Yeah.
saw the AirPods. I thought
Yeah.
you didn't have anything in. I'm like, wow,
No,
very
no,
brave,
no.
aren't you? Oh, you have those AirPods?
Yeah, I have
These ones are so much better.
Oh, those have the ear tips?
Yeah, they have the ear tips.
Oh, nice.
You can also get a version without them, and they like fit really snug in your ear and feel so nice.
I know those have like lightning, have a USB-C version. Are those USB-C?
Yep,
Oh, cool.
same as an
That is
iPhone.
cool. Alright, that is actually really cool. Yeah, mine are still lightning, but anyways, these suck. These do have USB-C, but they don't stay in your ears. The noise canceling is just like plus 40% of white noise.
Mine's is really nice for noise canceling, but not
Yeah, I know.
great.
Anyway, these suck. And also, the Pixel Buds A series, which are the cheaper ones, they have like little wingtips, which stay in your ears really well.
Oh.
I've seen those, but I haven't tried them.
I remember I bought an extension for like wingtips, but they always just kept on hurting me or pushing the.
For some people, it hurts, but for some
Yeah.
people, this is the issue with ear tips. I think Apple designs very good earbuds that just like don't look that they're gonna fit in your ears, but they actually fit pretty well.
Yeah. They don't fit great when you're like heavily exercising, but like moderate to
Oh, these, yeah, I agree.
regularly like a bit high exercise, they can. But if you're like sweating way too much that it starts like slipping, then that's when it comes
yeah.
off. Which is why I bought those little things that hurt so much that I gave up.
I know, yeah.
I'd rather have them fall on the ground and get run over than just.
So,
I'm
oh my, yeah, right. Anyway, apparently these have a Tensor A1 chip. That is a typo. I believe it's A1. A1 chip, the ANC is twice as strong, which I'm assuming is just plus 80% white noise, if judging by these. They're 27% smaller than the first ones, which is actually really good. 24% lighter, because these are like really heavy. Like this is the normal AirPods case. This is these.
And they also mentioned like how you can like twist them or something to make them like lock in your ear.
Oh yeah.
And my question is, what's that even mean?
Like this.
Oh, like just lock in the wing.
Yeah.
They made it sound like somehow the
God,
little like thing
increases
increases
in
in
size. I put
size.
them in my ears. I hate them so much.
Oh my god.
You know when the noise canceling turns on in one ear and it's like, yeah. I hate that so much. Anyway, the wings are good, I think, because they're like not like the wingtips. They're like just a little thing that like keeps them in your ear. And apparently these are the first earbuds with AI integration, which I didn't even know should exist. Personally, I hate when I take my AirPods out and it pauses whatever I was doing.
Oh yeah, true.
I hate that. And there's no way to turn it off unless I use it with my phone, because they just work like headphones with my phone. If I take them out, they just...
Yeah. For my phone, they actually act like AirPods.
Well, yeah, but not for your computer. For my computer, they act like AirPods, but not for my phone. Also, they mentioned Project Astra, which I believe is just another AI model that's integrated into Gemini Live now, and Google apps are integrated into Gemini Live very well, like we saw with the YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Gemini can assist you with research and apparently cites its sources, which is very good. Very good, I must say.
Also they added Gemini to the Chrome access bar. That's how they started.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh,
they said that they would, like, at the very beginning. And I don't know, like, what they mean by the access bar. Do they mean, like, where the bookmarks are? Or, like,
I'm assuming
on the specialized homepage, on the landing page?
I think it's next to the Gmail button.
Okay, it should be next to Gmail button when they added that.
Because Chrome does have an AI integration right now, but... And I think that's it.
Oh, wait,
they
I found
had
it.
an after party, which Alon, I think, went to, but...
He might still be there.
He might still be there. They had, like, an after party with one of the people that showed up, who we didn't know who that was, and advertised the book.
Yeah. I'm gonna send a picture that I think would be nice to put on screen to you, with, like,
yes, let's see.
where I think it is. It's the little, like, I think it might be the little potion
Wrong
icon
map?
to show experimental.
Ah, I see.
That might be
that
me.
is...
Because it brings me to Search Labs to test new features.
I just saw the image you sent. That is really funny.
Oh my god, what?
I just saw the image you sent. That's
Oh, yo, that one.
yes.
Oh yeah, I clicked the button on there, and it took me a page saying, teaching my 4-year-old to share. And that's what I said, what at? And then I heard, oh, I saw that image, and I was like, oh no.
Alright, now I have to cut that part out. It's fine. And is that it? Let me check if The Verge found anything else.
If The Verge... We should rename our podcast to The Verge 2.0.
Cause legitimately, most of our... No, this is a first-party source. We watched the entire event.
True.
And took notes.
True.
And I think The Verge had like 40 people doing the same thing, so let's find out what they said.
Let's
Okay,
see how
the Pixel
40
9...
people line up to
my
our
God.
3.
Yeah. The standard Pixel 9 keeps the same basic size and shape. Okay, it has a 6.3 inch screen for the Pixel 9, which is a normal size. That's like my phone. 9 Pro XL is a 6.8 inch screen, and the Pixel 9 Pro is also the 6.3 inch screen. Alright, that's fine. Oh, everything Google announced. Let's see. Oh my god, they already made a Google Pixel event 2024 in 20 minutes. How do they work so fast?
They've got 40 people who are like being paid
How
just
do
to
they
make it
literally
fast.
work so fast? They posted this before the event ended. What? It's crazy.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
we
they've got
don't work
inside
that
information.
fast. Oh, I do want to know what colors all the devices come in, and then we can wrap stuff up. Because I'd like to know what colors all this stuff comes in. Because, the colors look nice. Alright, I will screen share 1 second. I just opened the Google Phones page, and it actually looks kind of nice. And cohesive. I don't care. Okay, Pixel 9 Pro and Pro XL. Let's see.
It feels so weird just seeing the Google logo on an actual website. It's not Google.com.
Right. Okay, it comes in porcelain, which is the color all the advertising is done in. Rose quartz.
What happened to rose gold? They're the same color.
Rose gold is a very nice color. MacBooks and rose gold are amazing. Hazel, which is actually pretty nice. And obsidian, which is what they call black.
I'm sorry, can you go back on hazel? That's just gray. Hazel is literally
it's
just
green-ish. Yeah, it's just gray.
That is literally just gray. That is not greenish at all.
Pixel 9 Pro... What did I do? Sorry, 1 sec. Pixel 9 Pro Fold comes in... Oh, just porcelain and black, like the original Pixel Fold.
Yeah.
Pixel 9...
It really does look like a 3DS.
So this is apparently not rose quartz, this is
Peony.
Peony.
Peony?
This is winter green. This is porcelain, and this is obsidian. Honestly, in my opinion,
white.
Honestly, I agree. So, in my opinion, what the hell do I keep doing? I keep clicking on a new phone and it sends me back. I think the Pixel 8 Pro blue looks really nice, personally. And I like the mint color for it. I think the mint looks nice.
It looks so faded, though.
Yeah, but... Oh, you want to know what looks faded? I'll show you what looks faded. This is... Oh my god. Screw you.
Wait, did we spend a day already insulting iPhone colors?
Yep. Yes, we did.
And I called that faded too?
This looks faded.
True. How does the black look faded too? I swear, the black didn't look as faded before when we first reviewed it. The black now looks faded.
So I've seen it in person, and it's like... I don't know how to explain this. It's like grayish. Or greenish. Alright, open. I gotta see how faded... Is this faded? Let's compare the pink ones, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you have this. And then you have this.
I was complaining about your mint green. I wasn't complaining about your pink.
Oh. I don't think you... Oh, actually, never mind. Pause. Wrong website. Never
You're
mind.
on iPhone. And you're like, oh my god, Google, I can't believe you would do this.
Comparison. Mint.
Faded.
And green.
They are the same shade.
Well, actually, I would argue that.
Maybe your mint is a little bit more blue, but they are the same shade.
Listen. They updated my extension. It's not janky anymore.
It still looks very janky.
It was way more janky. Pick from what page? Alright. So this is hashtag DBEFE5 green. And this color webpage is hashtag F3F6E8 green. These are two different colors.
They look pretty much the same. They're both
Look,
faded.
you can compare them right there.
They're literally just the same color, both faded.
Yeah, they are pretty faded. Anyway, that's a little off topic. How long? Oh my god, 1 hour and 4 minutes. We're gonna cut this off now. Thank you for watching. If you're on cable, you're one of 2 people. Thank you. If you're on Spotify, you're one of 3 people.
If you're on cable, enjoy your day. If you're on Spotify, Try
Anyway.
to enjoy your day. If not, I don't care.
Anyway, have a good day or not. We will severely judge you if you don't.
Yeah,
See ya.
suck you.